back at you with that new exclusive, and it's time for me to start talking about what's going on with men and women and how we had this rift with each other.
Most single women over 50 won't admit this, but here's the real truth.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, we can go out, we have fun, we travel, we go out with the girls, we go to yoga, some of you are playing pickleball, tennis, we have great lives, we pay our own bills, we afford our own homes. But at the end of the day, when you come home late at night to an empty house, or maybe even your dog, it's lonely. And I know because it hit me hard. I went to Mexico, women's retreat. I came home filled with love, connection, gratitude, embodiment, empowerment. When I walked in that door and it was dark, and yeah, my dog was there and I love him so much, but it was lonely. And then I slipped and fell in the bathroom and I was all alone and I was scared.
I bet it feels good, the independence and the freedom of, coming and going as you will, doing what you want, you know what I mean? But it's even crazier to come home and not have no one to share that with, to share those experiences with, you know what I mean? It's so many different ways that you never know what you're missing out on life, you know what I mean? And it might be hard to hear, but a woman's independence is just her being selfish, just thinking about herself. And you gotta understand that God ain't make you to be by yourself or just doing for yourself. You're going against your whole nature. But let's listen to this other lady and see what she's talking about.
Kevin Samuels was right. I hate to admit that so much. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming.
Winter's
And
here.
last night proved to me that I need a man. For real.
What happened?
Because I almost died in my room. It was 30 degrees in Houston last night. My toes almost froze off. Unfortunately, we got to stop with this strong, independent bullshit because when it gets cold outside, we cannot cuddle up with our independence.
See what I'm saying? That independence, just saying that you just want to be by yourself. And it's like, it's hard to, pair a bond with someone who's pulling away from you. So that's why men, it's like counterintuitive that you do that. You know what I mean? Like if a woman want to leave you alone, you just got to let her go. You just got to let her go. But, you know what I'm saying? You women, y'all got to understand, that when you make certain decisions, you got to live by that. And I know it's hard for you to be alone, even though you don't want to say it, you know what I mean? And then you don't want to prove us right, and it's not about right or wrong, It's about just living, getting through life, especially for someone like me who always believed in love, but somehow I fell short of finding it. So I had to try to find it in myself. And I would never say that I never need a woman, you know what I mean? But it's like, this is what the world has come to. Men and women against each other. Kevin Samuel was saying buy a dog and die alone. And that was really harsh, you know what I mean? And it was hard to accept and swallow that big pill. But it was so much truth in it. Sometimes the truth is hard to face. And maybe some of the young ladies out here can get a message from somebody who's lived it, who's been there before, and can put you up on game so that you'll do better. But you already know, it's all love here. I just try to spread it. If you want to come and get a feel of some of this love, check out King Alpha Rock channel. Like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And enjoy your day.